Fallingwater's elemental awakening. Frank Lloyd Wright's architectural masterpiece, Fallingwater, sits in harmony with the surrounding nature, perched above a flowing waterfall, as it has for decades. But one fateful night, a surge of natural energy from deep within the earth awakens the house itself. Fallingwater becomes a sentient, living structure, its stone walls and flowing water now infused with elemental powers. The house, designed to blend with nature, takes on a new mission: to protect the natural world from an impending environmental catastrophe. The adventure begins. Chapter 1: The Awakening of Stone and Water. A massive earthquake strikes, shaking the foundations of Fallingwater. The house begins to glow with an ethereal light as the stone and water that compose it merge into a single force. The walls pulse with life, shifting as if the house itself is breathing. Fallingwater rises on its stone legs, now fully mobile, its flowing waterfalls cascading in a constant loop around its structure. It senses a rising environmental threat, an ancient imbalance in the natural world, and begins its journey to restore harmony. Chapter 2: The River of Life. Fallingwater's first mission takes it upstream, to the source of its waterfall. Here, it must confront a polluted river, its waters tainted by industrial waste and poisoning the surrounding wildlife. The house uses its control over water to purify the river, sending powerful currents of clean, crystal-clear water downstream. As the river is restored, Fallingwater's connection to the environment deepens, and it discovers that the pollution is just a symptom of a larger, darker force working against nature. Chapter 3: The Mountains of Stone. The house continues its journey, climbing up rocky mountains as its stone walls meld with the rock formations around it. In these heights, Fallingwater encounters a mining operation that is tearing the mountain apart. The mountains, once solid and unyielding, begin to crumble, unleashing landslides that endanger the entire region. Using its stone manipulating abilities, Fallingwater reshapes the mountains, solidifying cliffs and redirecting avalanches. It stops the mining equipment in its tracks, using its power to restore balance to the land. Chapter 4: The Forest of Flames. Fallingwater arrives at a vast forest, where wildfires, fueled by rising temperatures, rage uncontrollably. The house channels its flowing waterfalls to douse the flames, controlling both water and stone to protect the trees. As it fights the fire, Fallingwater discovers that the blaze was intentionally started by forces seeking to exploit the land for profit. The house's elemental powers grow stronger as it defends the forest, manipulating the terrain to contain the fire and using its stone pillars to shelter animals from harm. Chapter 5: The Storm at Sea. The next challenge takes Fallingwater to the coast, where rising sea levels and violent storms threaten coastal towns. The house dives into the ocean, merging with the waves and transforming into a powerful aquatic structure. It battles against the storm, calming the raging seas and using its water manipulation to create protective barriers for the coastal communities.